What's going on, YouTube? I'm Messy Jesse, and I'm back actually with something that I've never done before, so bear with me. I'm not your greatest of cooks, but we're gonna try a little something. We're actually going to be we're gonna be doing a segment called Messy Cooking. This is something that, yes, as a 30-year-old, I should be doing. I should be cooking for myself and for my family, but I'm doing this because I wanted to see how everyone would be, like how everyone would react to me cooking. So we're going to be doing a cheeseburger and some French fries. Now, not everything is going to be completely homemade. The cheeseburger is going to be homemade, and it's going to be done a little bit gourmet style, which my wife has actually helped me understand what it's like to make a gourmet style cheeseburger. And then we are going to heat up some French fries in the air fryer. Nothing wrong with that. Look, I'm a man who's I'm still trying to cook, So just bear with me. We're gonna have a lot of fun today, and hopefully you guys enjoy what I make, and hopefully it looks good. And I'll even show you me eating it, just to kind of like see my reaction. But all right, fast forward. We're gonna be doing this. And I promise you, it's gonna be real good. All right, so I went ahead and just put the French fries in the air fryer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and light our burner. I usually do low to medium heat because I don't want my cheeseburger to, or I don't want my hamburger to necessarily cook too fast. Remember, we're not really, I can't really speak English today. I apologize. So also, if this is very cringy, I apologize. So how's everyone's day going? I know tomorrow's Thanksgiving for everybody, so I hope that's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. Hopefully everyone's going to get a nice good meal. So we're going to go ahead and place that right there. We're going to oil up the pan. I always use vegetable oil. Vegetable oil honestly is one of the more healthier options for oil. Mainly it's just better on the heart. It's better for heart health. I don't usually oil the pan a lot because we are using a non-stick pan. This pan is actually really good. My wife bought it. I think she bought it from Home Goods. It's really good, but I usually just oil it up anyway, just because it's a force of habit. So we're gonna go ahead and take the burger here. It's a nice, good, thick burger too. So it's not like it's gonna be a skimpy burger either. So I'm gonna just plop it right on there. It's gonna start cooking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn on the fan. I usually turn it on high. I normally would also open up a window. Actually, let's turn it on low because I don't want you guys to literally hear nothing but the fan. That would be embarrassing. Wish I had a towel, but unfortunately I don't have a towel. So go ahead and enjoy watching that. All right, I'm back. Okay, so since I don't have a towel, I had to walk away. Anyway, not important. The important thing is that it's starting to cook already. Now, I usually just do a pinch of salt. Every trick I'm actually showing you guys is something I learned from my wife. This is how she has actually learned how to cook burgers like this, like gourmet style. Salt it up a little bit and put a little bit of pepper as well. Pepper is always my best friend. I don't know why, but something about pepper is really good to me. And you can hear that sizzle, it's already going. So it's actually really good right now. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm actually gonna turn up the light up on this so you can see that. Also, don't mind my stove. I know it's kind of dirty, so that's just mainly my fault. All right, So while it's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know on a little bit of a secret. There's this like garlic aioli sauce that my girl makes. It's so good. It consists of garlic powder, onion powder, and mayonnaise. I'm actually going to be making that for you for this cheeseburger, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. So we're going to go ahead and kind of move the oil a little bit. Another trick that I also picked up from my wife is toasting the buns. Toasting the buns is really good because it gives it a nice, good, necessary crunch to the cheeseburger. For some reason, a nice, good toasted bun, it just makes the flavor just pop, in my opinion. Normal cookouts and get-togethers usually just get the normal cold, non-heated up buns, and it's all right. Like, you can usually deal with it, but I really have grown to the toasted bun. So we'll actually be doing that for this. So you get to see that. You get to see that. I know I wish I could show you guys a little bit closer, but just move it around. Usually I keep it cooking on each side for about 4 minutes. I'm a medium rare kind of guy, so 4 to 5 minutes on each side, and it's nice and cooked medium rare. So that's gonna be the fun part, in my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the Carolina Reaper cheese. I'm a little bit afraid to try this cheese, but me and my wife were at the grocery store and we were like, you know what should we do? You know, I was thinking, what should I do for cheese? Should I just do my normal pepper jack and call it a day, or should I do something different? Well, we're going with Carolina Reaper because you only live once, right? My slice of cheese started kind of breaking up, but let me see. Oh, that's good cheese. That's good cheese. Sorry, I've got my hands all on the food. Granted, it's not you guys eating this. It's me. So, it's me. I'm eating it. We're good. Okay, so we're going to let that still cook. We've got about 9 more minutes on the french fries. I'll make sure to show you guys the french fries when they're all done. Oh, it's going to be so good. So, but this for me, I'm not a cook. I'm not a cook. I'll be honest with you, I've never really showed interest when I was younger to cook, but that's mainly because I don't know. It's nothing against, cooking. I've always just, I don't know, I never really took that next step for learning more on how to cook. And in my 20s, I've realized, wow, I really don't know how to do craft. So as I'm 30 years old, I'm taking tips and tricks from my wife, my mother, my grandmother, my aunt, everybody who can give me tips and tricks on how to cook. I honestly appreciate it. So, let's see. We got everything. We do need to make the aioli sauce, but maybe when we flip the burger, we'll go ahead and make the aioli sauce. We make it with mayonnaise. So while that's cooking, we're gonna go ahead and make it. Why not? Still has a little bit of cooking to do, so. All right, you see that sizzle? You've been able to hear that this entire time. So we're gonna go ahead and flip it. Oh, look at that. Look at that, nice golden brown on the top. That looks delicious. That looks delicious. Also, you see a lot of oil splatter. That's mainly because it just happens. I know. So, we'll go ahead and put the cheese right on top of it. We let it simmer. We're going to turn it on a low. Also, to make sure that the alarm doesn't go off, we're going to open up the window. So the cheese is already melting on top. You can already tell that. It looks so good. All right, so here's what we're going to want to do. So the toasting of the bun, honestly, it's tough because you don't want it sitting in too much oil, because then you also don't want your bun soggy. You kind of just want it sitting in a little bit of oil so it gets some of that flavor, but then you also don't want it to get soggy either. So you're gonna let it toast just like that. You see that? So once the buns are toasted, you'll be able to pull them out, put them on the plate, and then put the aioli sauce, which, by the way, I made some of the aioli sauce. See? It's basically mayonnaise, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's what I know what to do. Now, I could always put more, which I probably will. Probably put more garlic powder, in my opinion. Probably could use a little bit more. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Smell the garlic. In my opinion, that's just how I wanted it. So you see the cheese is already melted. That is the best way to do it. When the cheese is perfectly melted on the hamburger patty. Oh, I'm just excited. I'm a little nervous because, like I said, Carolina Reaper flavored cheese. I would have never expected myself to go for that, but hey, go big or go home, right? All right, so let me check on the buns real fast. Yes, I'm doing it no protection because, well, I should. I don't want to die. How's that looking? They look pretty good so far. Now, I don't want to have my buns super burnt either, because then it just takes away, that burnt taste takes away from the actual taste of the cheeseburger. So, like, I personally don't want any of that. So, cheeseburger is pretty much getting close to being done. Now, there's still a lot of blood, but hey, mainly because I didn't press on the burger itself, I should have. Now it's too late because there's cheese, but why would I want to do that? I don't know. It's a learning process. It's a learning curve. We're having fun, aren't we? Are we having fun yet or what? I know I am. All right. So now that we're getting close to the cheeseburger being done, we're going to leave it on a low. See, look at that bun. Nice and toasted. Wow. Like I said, I shouldn't pick it up with bare hand, but you know me. I don't think about it. All right, nice toasted buns. Now we're going to put the aioli sauce on there. That'll actually be for the next step. So when the cheeseburger is done, I'm going to put it on a plate, and then I'm going to show you guys the aioli sauce, and then the French fries are already almost done. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Nice thick French fries. A couple more minutes. It's a simple meal. It's not like I've made everything from scratch, like I know a lot of people have done or do. But I'm part of the new school age of cooking, where it's a learning curve. So, whew, we're doing good. We're doing good. Thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. You know, we do have goals, but it would be nice. And then leave a comment. leave a comment to tell me how bad this cooking is, how bad you think it is, how cringy you think it is. I'm not going for necessarily a really amazing looking, aesthetically pleasing kind of video. I'm just going for cooking. Why not, right? All right. I think it's safe to say that the cheeseburger is good to go. Oh yeah. I think it's safe to say that we can probably pull it off now. Look at that. I'll let it drip dry a little bit. Because it is very greasy. But sometimes greasy cheeseburgers, in my opinion, are really good. Also, yes, don't worry, I'm really good at cleaning up. So even with the mess, I always clean up after I'm done cooking. So always remember that. When you are cooking, you want to be safe, but you also want to be clean as well. So when you cook, the easiest way to kind of do it is to clean as you go. So like, I had a million things out, right? I still have garlic powder, onion powder. I usually put them away. There's the air fryer, by the way. I put them away. Why? Because you don't necessarily want to have a big giant mess for you waiting and until after you get done cooking. In my opinion, the best way to do it is clean as you go. So we've got ourselves a lovely cheeseburger, homemade cheeseburger. And we've got French fries in the air fryer. We still have the pudding on of the aioli. We still have showing you guys the full plated, meal. And then I'm gonna tell you guys how it tastes. Like I said, this is gonna be cringy. This is gonna be silly, but keep up with me, okay? So, all right. I went ahead and got everything kind of prepared. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you exactly what we are looking at. So we've got the cheeseburger, which is coated with Carolina Reaper cheese. We've got toasted buns, and then I have a garlic aioli sauce that you kind of put with the cheeseburger. So here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. It's simple, it's aesthetically pleasing, and it's probably gonna be a little bit spicy. But I'm all for it. I'm excited. So we're gonna go ahead and apply some of this aioli sauce to the buns. By the way, you put it on both sides. You don't just put it on one side. I don't know what crazy person puts it only on one side. I don't think I've ever really known people to do just one side of the bun. But granted, there are probably people out there, and those are the people that you gotta question. Anyway. Like I said, I'm normally not the best chef in the world. I think the most amount of meals I've ever really made was cheeseburgers. I've made chicken and waffles, but really wasn't the best. And I've made French toast. I mean, simple things that that are easy. But it's my wife who does all of the cooking in the house. She's amazing. And you gotta give her a lot of credit for this, because this is kind of what I've been able to do because of her. So, all right, we went ahead and applied the garlic aioli, and now we're gonna go ahead and put the cheeseburger on top of the bottom bun. I don't know why I'm saying on top of the buns. I'm silly. All right, like I said, you don't really need too much to a cheeseburger. I don't really like putting on a lot of stuff, mainly because these burgers themselves are humongous. Now, when I was a teenager, I used to load up my sandwiches, my regular sandwiches, like hoagie sandwiches and whatnot. I used to fill them up with, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, jalapenos, bell peppers. I used to put 3 different kinds of hot sauces. I mean, chips. Sometimes I would put chips. That's just me. So, oh crap. Okay, why don't I go ahead and wash off my hands? I'm definitely gonna cut this part out. Maybe, we'll see. I may leave it in because it's kind of silly. I don't have a towel. Oh my god, I don't have a towel. Fine, whatever. I'll wipe it on my pants. I don't care. Okay, so we also have French fries. Can't forget about the lovely French fries. Like I said, they are from Checkers, so you can find them in your frozen section of your grocery store. I found them at my local Meijer because that's where we actually go to shop for groceries. And you can actually find there's like Arby's curly fries you can find. I was actually going to go with curly fries, but then I changed my mind because I kind of really wanted some Checkers seasoned fries. Because that's just me. I'm a child. All right. So, yes, gonna need light for this one. I'm also, all right, I'm all right. Okay, so here is the finished product after everything. There's the cheeseburger. Yes, I'm shaking. It's the cheeseburger and the French fries. And I can't tell you how I'm excited because I am excited. So here's what we're gonna do. We might do it mukbang style. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. All right. So first off, we're gonna give a nice good shout out to these French fries. Oh, these are good. They're not too crispy. They're a little crispy, but they're also a little floppy, which in my opinion, the floppy French fries are actually the best. Let's try it with the aioli. That's kind of where I was going for that. Perfect. Garlicky, perfect. I appreciate that. I don't know what it is about garlic, but it's such a good flavor. All right. And now for the piece de resistance. It's going to be a sloppy mess, but it's going to be fun. Now, call me crazy. That's the perfect burger. That's the perfect cheeseburger. Look at how cooked it is, but it's also still pink in the middle. Now, oh, okay. That Carolina Reaper cheese is pretty good. It's got a kick to it. Holy hell. Oh, okay. I give that one that. So, the cheeseburger flavor 7.5 out of 10. It's not a whole lot there, but there's still something to where it's not bland. The cooked portion of the burger itself, in my opinion, it's cooked perfectly because I'm a medium rare. Now, some people may say that's pink enough to still be mooing, but have you ever had a well done burger before? It's super dry. There's nothing wrong with having a medium rare to slash rare hamburger. The French fries, definitely an 8. They're not really good. They're not my favorite. But I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the seasoning, I would definitely rate them lower. I like seasoning. I grew up going to this place called Beefaroo as a kid. For those of you who don't know what Beefaroo is a local chain right out of Rockford, Illinois, which is actually near where I'm from. And they had seasoned shoestring fries, and they called them cheddar fries because they would also load them with cheese on top. So, this whole experience though, I'd give it about an 8.5 out of 10. Just for the cooking aspect, being able to talk with people. Well, talk with you guys, of course.
But I want you guys to tell me, rate this experience. It's okay. You can tell me the truth. You're not going to hurt my feelings. The only people that could ever hurt my feelings is my own self sometimes. You call me crazy, but something about a burger that's still pink just tastes so much better. So, as I'm eating this, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty. What's your favorite Thanksgiving memory? I'll say mine is when I was a kid, my mom would always get together with the family, with my grandma, my uncles, my aunt, my cousins, and we'd always have Thanksgiving dinner. The year that changed it for us, though, is when my mom started making things other than turkey. I'm not a fan favorite of turkey. I don't really like turkey. Unless it's a cold cut on my sandwich. I'm not a fan of turkey. I'm more of a fan of ham and chicken or seafood when it comes down to the holidays. But I feel like that's a lot of people these days. I feel like a lot of people have changed. So when my mom started making, like there was this one year, we had a seafood boil. This was recently, I want to say in the last like 4 or 5 years. We had a seafood boil. Wonderful experience. We did everything down to a T for the seafood boil too. There were no plates, no forks. You could have a fork, but we didn't do anything crazy. We did the corn, the seasoned grilled corn. We did the sausages and potatoes, crab legs, lobster tails. I mean, you name it, shrimp. It was all really good. And then the moment we did that cemented a huge change in the holiday season for us. Actually, the year that my mom decided to make this Hispanic dish called pozole, which I don't know how many of you actually know that dish. And if you do, comment and say you do. Or give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Like this video. Things changed, and it was for the good. But we'd always have a tradition where we'd all sit down at the table, we'd all enjoy our meal, and then we'd go around the table saying what we're thankful for. And since this is the day before Thanksgiving, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. What I'm thankful for is to still wake up every day and be given a gift to still be alive. Be able to wake up every day healthy and happy and breathing. Be able to get to go to school and actually make a difference. Feel proud of myself. I just want people around me to feel proud of me too. I.e. my wife and my mom, my grandparents and my father, my friends. Sometimes people look down on me and they say, well, it's because you're not doing much. Well, I understand. I could be doing a lot more. And to say that my 20s was a waste is a lie, because my 20s wasn't a waste. I accomplished so much in my 20s, more than I ever thought I would ever accomplish in my life. I'm a late bloomer, and hopefully people out there can understand, and maybe even some of you can relate. Hey, shout out. Comment and say if you can relate to this. We turned from cooking to just chatting. Maybe I just needed someone to talk to. Someone to make me feel good inside. And I appreciate all of you who are watching this video. And I appreciate all of you that have been watching my videos. It's the little things. It's the little things that matter to me. And I don't know where I'd be without any of it. Mentally, I think this is a really good outlet for me to get out and talk to you and kind of showcase my hidden, kind of creative, kind of silly talents. And I don't even know if you could call them talents. You could just call it whatever you want. But I appreciate you guys for being here and watching me eat. I mean, I usually don't do mukbangs. This isn't really a mukbang because you guys can't see what I'm eating, but I am eating. I'm just eating French fries. I already ate my cheeseburger. This video has been going on for a lot longer than I wanted to. But that's okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And if I made you laugh, if I made you cringe, if I made you question reality, hit that like button and comment down below. And if you love what we do here, make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit a goal. Before the end of the year, I'd like to hit 500 subscribers. And I know we can do it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I love y'all. And I'll see you soon. Happy Thanksgiving if you guys see this tomorrow. And you guys may actually see a post from me tomorrow with the Batman Arkham Shadow Part 2. Or with the PGA Golf. Or something completely different. Maybe something completely new. I think I still have a solid 2 more months of MetaQuest Plus, so we'll see. Anyway, until then, I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all!